Please like, comment, and share this video. You'll help support local owner-operator businesses if you do like, comment, and share. Thanks.
Hi guys, welcome to Absolute Electronics. My store is located on 15837 Redland Road. It's kind of hard to get to sometimes if you're not familiar. So if you're coming south, if you're coming from the south, from DC area, that direction, Chevy Chase, you're gonna come down 335. Once you get to Redland Road, you'll notice there's a 7-Eleven gas station. Those are rare. Right here on the corner. Once you turn that corner, immediate right after the 7-Eleven, you're gonna come down and you're just gonna drive down the little path and it'll be right on your left. If you're coming from the opposite direction, if you're coming north from, let's say, Frederick area or Gaithersburg, Germantown, you're gonna be making a left onto Redland Road. Same directions, after you make that left, you'll see that same 7-Eleven. Right after that 7-Eleven, you're gonna make that immediate right-hand turn and you're gonna come right down the side of the building and you'll see us right about halfway down the structure. Now, I'll tell you guys a little bit about Absolute Electronics. Absolute Electronics started here in Montgomery County in 2011. I worked for a dealer here a long time ago. A lot of you have heard of Meyer Emco. I was one of their model employees. I worked there for 6 years, made a lot of friends within that place, made a lot of friends within clients, and they went away. It was kind of unfortunate. So them going away left a void in the high-end car audio or medium-end car audio market. You know, we have a Best Buy, right? And this is just not for everyone. You know, some guys have Lambos and some guys have Civics, and some guys with Civics want the guys that work on Lambos to work on their Civics. And that's where we fit in. We're professionals that have been in this industry over 20 years. This is my 23rd year of doing this. It doesn't make me happy because every year I get older. But anyway, we really focus on customer experience and service. If we can't service you properly, then we're not doing our job correctly. That's just the long and short of everything. We only carry products that carry at least 2-year warranty, so you're not coming in and at the end of the sale being asked to purchase a warranty on top of a product that you just purchased. All warranties are taken care of in-house, so you don't have to come back and have a problem and say, hey, reach out to the manufacturer. That happens at a Best Buy, and we're trying to do a plus service, more concierge type service. So anything that you have warranted will come to us. We'll take care of the warranty process. All of our labor comes with a lifetime warranty. So if you own the car for years and years and years and you discover a problem, you know, hey, Ada, the right speaker is trying to make a crackling noise, bring it in. We put the speakers in, let's take a look at it. You know, it's an opportunity for us to say hi to you again, fix your problem, and, you know, get you along the way. That's kind of uncommon, really, honestly, because we solder all our connections. Every connection that we make is welded together. You know, you take one piece of wire, you take another piece of wire, you twist them together, you add your solder, it's no loose connections. And that's every connection that we make in the car. We only use the highest quality accessories to install things. We use things called Tessa tape. We use wire split loom. We use non-CCA wire, so wire that's actually copper instead of copper-clad aluminum. So we do everything that we can do to make your dollar go as far as it can go. We're definitely not the cheapest guy in town. There's no doubting that, right? So you don't want the cheapest doctor, right? And now if you think about what your car is, your car has many systems in it. It has a nervous system. That would be your CAN bus system, right? It has its intake system being the lungs, the oiling system being the blood. You don't want someone working in your car that doesn't understand how those things work. It doesn't make any sense to go to a place, buy the cheapest stuff for this, you know, second largest purchase that you make in your life. You know, you make it multiple times, but it's not like you're buying a car every day, right? Bring it to a place that understands what's going on inside the vehicle. we're not the cheapest, and I will not apologize for not being the cheapest. However, we are one of the top 50 retailers in the country. We're actually one of the top 12 retailers in the country. So it's a serious business when you talk about dealing with people's vehicles and their livelihood, really. In some cases, there's a lot of guys that, have their cars here. They're Uber drivers or taxi drivers, or, they work far from home and they need their car every day. If we don't provide a service that makes sure that that car can make it to their job, then again, we have not done our job and we have put the client in harm's way. And it's really that simple. You can't get to work, you can't make money. All right, so we're gonna talk about 4K audio. No, joking. High-res audio. So think of your home television and think of your cable broadcast, right? That would be your Comcast before we have high definition stuff from like DirecTV and stuff like that, right? You can see what you're looking at. It looked fine and you were fine with it. And then one day you walked into a television store. You walked in that television store and you saw a television that didn't look like a television. It looked like you were looking through a window. That's what this does for your ears. So high-res audio is going to take your music that's recorded in either DSD, FLAC, lossless, WAV files, and bring it back to your amps and speakers like it's real music, like there's someone performing in your vehicle. It's going to take all of the negative parts of the music, even the bad MP3 files, take all that negative stuff where you're missing information. It's going to recreate that information and bring it back and make that music more lively. So the highs will be more clear, the space will seem larger. It's going to give you more. Just the only way I can describe it is 4K. I have this radio in my car. I have this radio in 3 of my cars. This is not a cheap radio. It is the only radio I will ever put in my cars, well, unless there's something that comes better, from here on out, because I'm spoiled because of how good it makes my car sound. Again, it's likening to 4K video at home. You saw 1080p, and you're never going to go back. The manufacturers won't let you go back because they know how much better it is. They'll never sell a TV that doesn't have it. So this is kind of the same deal. Now we're going to move back into something that's a little more normal, so to speak. This is our CarPlay. This is another Sony product. This is the AX100. We're going to introduce CarPlay to this radio. Basically, we're going to plug our USB lightning cable into the phone's lightning cable. And I would strongly suggest, even though we don't do it here in the shop, using an Apple actually certified cable that has the made for iPhone labeled on it. Because if you do not, you will not always have CarPlay, which will make you mad. All right, so here's CarPlay. We're going to start with the phone icon here, okay? It's going to give you all of your favorites, all of your recents, just like it would be on the phone, every single contact you have, and then you can actually use the contacts, like I can call Wyatt right now. Or Steve Wagner, anybody that's W. And my phone is honestly a complete mess because it doesn't have people, there's Wyatt, in the correct way. But it'll give you all that you need. Keypad, so you can still do it the traditional way. It doesn't have the rotary encoder, unfortunately. That was a joke. So you can dial like you normally dial. I have 235 voicemails. You can go through and look at the voicemails, listen to the voicemails. Next you have whatever source you were last listening to. I was listening to Spotify last, so Spotify's here. And we're going to do that a different time. So Apple Music's inside this unit as well. So all of our Apple Music stuff. Next, you have your maps. And this is kind of the hot ticket for this guy. The maps on this actual unit will allow you to go to your destinations, enter your destinations where you want to go. These are all the places I've been to. It's weird. I go to a lot of car stereo shops. All the places that I've been to. If you just need gas, you're in a foreign place, you need gas. You need to park. You're hungry, you need to eat. Let's see where our local Starbucks is, because if we need coffee, Republic Coffee is closer than Starbucks. Shopping. We're going to go back home. And all these menus are kind of intuitive because if you're an iPhone user, and obviously you would be if you're using this, you're just looking at stuff you've always been looking at for years. Go to the next page, you'll have your Pandora. It's going to be the same Pandora you're used to. You select a song, you can say it's awesome with a thumb up, or you can say you don't like it with a thumb down, and it'll send it on its way. iHeartRadio, or TuneIn Radio, it's going to be all of your sports stuff's on here, or your music stuff from different categories. So if you were driving through Tennessee at 2 o'clock in the morning and you wanted to stay awake, you can tune into TuneIn Radio, get to your 90s music, listen to your 90s music. We're at Absolute Electronix again. Remember, like, share this video. Make sure that we get it to everyone in the community so that all the different shops on this page can actually benefit from you watching this video. Watch their videos as well. We're on 15837 Redland Road, right behind the 7-Eleven gas station on 325. And stop by. I want you to, there's nothing like experiencing something yourself rather than me just telling you about it. So come in, come play with all the stuff we have. It's all here so you can play with it. Bring your kids, they can play with it. All right, guys, we're back in the bowels of Absolute Electronix in our fabrication room. This room is dedicated to doing things that aren't supposed to happen. We're not supposed to be able to make Android Auto radio fit into a 2014 Land Rover Discovery. It's not supposed to happen because that's not what. So our job in this room is to take the plastic or metal or whatever it is that we're going to be using to integrate whatever it is, or to make a door panel or something easier, because we're not working on the shop on top of your car. We have a dedicated space just to do all the fabrication, and a wide open space where we can lay out parts and put them together. The next thing that you're going to notice is all these templates. And all these templates are here to aid in that whole integration process. You're going to be able to take an arc or a straight edge or a radius and put them together and make sure that all of the things that we're integrating match the lines that you have going in your car. So while we have a jigsaw, it doesn't make sense to cut with a jigsaw because a jigsaw just has one input, which is your arm. And that input can go left or right or whatever. So we like to use routers and these templates so that the line we make is a straight line. It's straight. If the arc we make is a continuous arc and we need to make 3 of them, we can make 3 of them. They're exactly the same. They're all perfect. Put it all together and you get exactly what you need to make a customer happy and make the installation look like it's supposed to be there, instead of some second thought deal. So this is kind of unique, I think, in Montgomery County. I think we're the only shop in Montgomery County or Frederick that has a dedicated service area for woodworking fabrication, paint, and metal, specifically for car audio use. I'm sure there are many woodworking rooms, but I think in the car audio environment in this area, this is a very rare thing. Actually, kind of proud of it.
Please help us promote owner-operator businesses like this one. Please like, comment, and share it on Facebook. That'll help out a lot.